Sovs.
Oi oi, you shiny metal magpies. Welcome back to Brits and Sovs, the channel where we chat about all things shiny, gold, silver, and then proper rare British coins that make your granddad go all misty-eyed and your mum say, "Don't you dare start another hobby, Dave." Now, if you're new here, what took you so long? This is the spot where we talk about stacking silver, hoarding gold, and legally dodging a taxman, all while having a laugh and occasionally insulting the Royal Mint. So get comfy, grab yourself a cuppa, or a pint if it's that kind of day, and let's dive head first into one of the juiciest topics in the precious metal world. What type of silver should us Brits be stacking? But first, quick joke to loosen you up. Why did the silver coin get dumped by the gold bar? Because it weren't current enough. I know the jokes get worse every week, but I just can't help myself. Right, let's crack on. So why would you want to stack silver anyway, huh? Well, silver's the people's metal. It's like gold's cheeky little brother. Not as posh, but way more fun down the pub. You can use it as a piggy bank, the jingles, a pension plan if you don't trust politicians, or just stash it away for when the zombies come and you need something to trade for beans and bog roll. It's savings, it's a hobby, it's emergency currency, and let's be honest, it's bloody addictive. Once you get your first silver coin, you're hooked. You start dreaming about it, stroking it, talking to it like it's your pet hamster. Just me? Anyway, let's get to it. What sort of silver should us British stackers be getting our grubby little mitts on? Now, there's loads out there, right? You've got your fancy modern UK coins, your exotic foreign stuff, them old British coins from back when we still owned half the world, and then you've got big silver bars that make you feel like a Bond villain or a dodgy scrapyard dealer. Let's start at home. The good old British coins made by the Royal Mint. Bless their hearts. Sometimes their coins turn up looking proper lush. Other times they've got more milk spots than a teenage werewolf. But they're legal tender, which means they're capital gains tax exempt, which is just a posh way of saying when you flog them, you don't have to cut the taxman in for a slice. And that, my friends, is music to every stacker's ears. Now the king of the bunch is the Britannia, 1 full ounce of 0.999 fine silver, with Lady Britannia on the front, looking like she's about to tell Poseidon to do one. She's usually holding a trident, wearing a helmet, and generally looking like she don't take any nonsense. Every year, they tweak the design a little bit, just to keep collectors excited and nerdy. Lovely bit of silver. And if you're stacking for weight and tax perks, you can't go wrong. Then you've got the Queen's Beast. Now these are right posh. 10 designs, all based on mythical creatures from royal heraldry. You've got griffins, dragons, lions. It's basically Hogwarts meets Buckingham Palace. They're chunky, they're shiny, and they look brilliant in a tray. Same deal, CGT exempt, legal tender, and they make you feel like a right noble stacker. You've also got the Tudor beasts, like the Queen's Beast's younger, trendier cousin. Same idea, royal animals, heraldic nonsense, all very regal. They've got a Yale, which I'm still not convinced is a real animal. Looks like a goat who's had a breakdown. Still, cracking designs, solid coins. Now the only downside with buying silver in the UK is the bloody VAT. While our American mates can stroll into a shop and buy silver tax-free like they're picking up milk, we get slapped with 20% VAT like naughty school kids. It's like going to buy a pint and the barman says, "Oh, by the way, it's London prices." Cheers, mate. Still, UK coins get you round the tax on profits later on, so you pay a bit more up front, but you save on the back end. It's like going Dutch on a Nando's. Bit awkward now, worth it later. Now, what about the foreign silver? You got all sorts flying about. American silver eagles, Canadian maple leafs, Aussie koalas, Chinese pandas, South African Krugerrands. It's like the Eurovision of bullion. Let's start with the silver eagle. Big old coin, lovely eagle on one side, Lady Liberty on the other, looking like she's just finished an opera. Great design, everyone knows it, but in the UK, no tax exemption. So if you sell it and make a few quid, the taxman's waiting with his grubby little paws. Then there's the Canadian maple leaf, lovely looking coin, all shiny lines and frosty vibes. But them things get milk spots quicker than a cup of tea at your nan's. Still, decent quality most of the time. Aussie coins. Mate, the kangaroos and koalas, proper cute, proper collectible. Great from the Perth Mint, which is like the opposite of our Royal Mint. Their stuff actually turns up looking mint. Chinese pandas, gorgeous designs. New artwork every year, proper collector's coin. But again, not tax efficient, and try selling one at a car boot without someone asking if it's chocolate. Krugerrands, silver versions of the classic gold coin. Tough, no-nonsense design. Looks like it's survived a war. Solid coin, but unless you're into them, most Brits stick to what they know. Now, our Royal Mint, love them, but we've got to talk about the elephant in the room. Quality control. Sometimes you get a Britannia so clean you can see your face in it. Other times it turns up looking like it's been handled by a toddler with sticky fingers. Milk spots, scratches, dings, like it's just done around with Tyson Fury. But hey, it's legal tender, tax exempt and British. We complain about it, but still keep buying it. Bit like Weatherspoons. Now let's talk about the big boys. Silver bars. You can get them in all sizes. 1 ounce, 10 ounces, 100 grams, kilo bars. The doubles as a doorstopper. Good for stacking heavy, low premiums and make you feel like a villain in a heist film. Downside? Not capital gains tax exempt. So when you sell them officially, you're supposed to tell Uncle Taxman, not financial advice, but if you flog them quietly to your mate Gary, just, pub logic, maybe the taxman won't find out. Then there's the old British coins. Proper coins, from back when money was made of silver, and people said, bloody hell, unironically. Anything pre-1920 is 92.5% sterling silver, and stuff from 1920 to 1946 is 50% silver. After that, worthless, like a Lidl loyalty card. A full crown is nearly a full ounce of silver. Heavy, classy, makes you feel like a knight. A half crown, bit less, about 0.4 of an ounce, perfect for showing off without flexing too hard. Shillings, florins, sixpences, threepences, smaller coins, perfect for barter if society ever goes full Walking Dead. And best bit, they've got history. You hold one of these and you're holding a bit of Britain. It's probably been through the war, used in a pub, dropped down a drain, rescued by a ferret. Who knows? Proper character. Now, once you've got all this shiny goodness, where do you hide it? That's the question, innit? Some go full Fort Knox, safes, vaults, deposit boxes at the bank. All proper and sensible. But let's be honest, you're tempted to stash a few coins in places no one would look. Behind a loose tile in the bathroom, in an old biscuit tin marked rich tea do not open, inside a frozen bag of peas, because no one touches the veg drawer. Again, not financial advice, obviously, just friendly suggestions from a bloke with too many coins. So to wrap it all up, what silver should us Brits stack? Britannias and beasts if you want the tax perks. Foreign stuff if you're into pretty pictures and don't mind the taxman knocking. Bars if you like weight and danger. Old coins if you love history and want to feel like a Victorian pirate. Collectibles if you fancy a laugh and possibly losing money. Whatever you do, just keep stacking, keep smiling, and don't tell your nosy neighbour Steve, or he'll want to just have a look. And next thing you know, he's selling your florins on Facebook Marketplace. Right, that's it from me today, you beautiful shiny nutters. If you had a laugh or learned something, give that like button a little slap, drop a comment and tell me what you're stacking. And don't forget to subscribe, or I'll send a Tudor beast round and knock over your bins. Let me know what you want to see next. Gold, prepping, weird coin finds, maybe a video on how to spot fake silver without licking it. Thanks for watching my metal magpies. Stack high, stay golden, and as always, keep it silver, you beautiful sodders.